So today we're going to talk about hunger, when it's a good thing, when it's a bad thing, when we don't need to change anything, and when we should make changes. So as any new plan, when you're starting out, whether it's nutrition, training for a half or full marathon or shorter distance, starting a new weightlifting program, your body needs to adjust. Factoring in nutrition and hunger, when is hunger okay? When is hunger to a certain extent not okay? When do you need to increase your intake, and when are you okay? So if you think about a week span, your body likes consistency. And I'm going to talk more about this tomorrow when I talk about rest day nutrition. But in general, we want to keep our nutrition the same in terms of how much we consume from day to day. Now, why is that? Your body does not know this is a 24-hour period. Besides, you have your own circadian rhythm, but it's not saying like, okay, I'm cutting off my the amount that I consume and absorb at this point at midnight, and then I'm going to start all over the next day. And the amount of calories that I'm burning and energy that I'm using up, it all blends together, and across the span of a week, it all evens out. So if you are eating less on a day when you're less active, and then you have a hard workout, you keep your easy days easy and your hard days hard, meaning rest days are truly a rest day, or you're doing some yoga, and then on your hard days you're doing like a speed workout and you're doing like leg day. So yes, you're doing a lot more activity the next day. So let's say Monday is your easy day, Tuesday is your hard day. You still consume the same amount. Now, some people are like, well, what do you mean? Like, I need a lot more food on my hard day. If you think that, you're not eating enough on your easy days. Okay? So also remember that your easy day nutrition or your rest day nutrition is helping your body recover from the day prior, the week prior, and it's also fueling the next day's workout, the next day run. So although I'm not running today it's my rest day. I still lifted, but I'm not running today. That doesn't mean that I'm going to eat less, because I'm still recovering from my run yesterday. I had 11 miles and then a run with the dogs, and what did I do? Oh, I did a leg day lift session. Extremely heavy weights for 45 minutes. Pushed myself extremely hard. It was a hard day. My nutrition today is helping me recover and repair from yesterday, but it's also fueling tomorrow's run and tomorrow's workout. Okay? So understand that it's not just these blocks of time. It all blends together, it all evens out over time. So I'm not going to significantly cut my nutrition, the amount that I intake today, just because I'm not running or working out or whatever. Your body likes consistency. Now, when it comes to your long run day, yes, we can talk about increasing your carbs, your intake the day before a little bit to help fuel your long run. But also understand that you need to be eating and hydrating enough on your long run. And I'm going to talk about long run fueling on Friday. So that's also coming. And I posted an updated schedule this morning of the content because I wanted to move some things around. But day to day, your nutrition should be pretty steady. Now, if you again think that, oh my gosh, that's a ton of food for rest day, some rest days you're not going to be as hungry as others. Some rest days you're going to be like, I can't eat enough, okay? If you have more days than not when you're like, oh my gosh, I'm starving, you need to consider increasing your intake. If you have days where you're like, I cannot get through this day without taking a nap, and that is happening frequently, you need to increase your nutrition. If you are not able to hit your paces. You're not able to complete your runs. You're not able to lift as heavy. You're not increasing strength or the weights that you're lifting. You probably need to increase your nutrition. Now, again, remember, you also need to be getting adequate sleep. So if you're not getting adequate sleep, that's one thing that you need to start with. But also consider how much you are eating every day. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, the other thing is, okay, so lower body lifting session compared to an upper body lifting session, or even a total body lifting session. You are likely to be hungrier on the days that you do leg day than the days that you do upper body day. It's just because you're working more muscle, your lower body muscle group's a lot bigger than upper body, okay? So yes, you are burning more calories, depending on, again, on the workout. But if it's a 30-minute workout, lower body versus upper body, you are going to be burning more calories during your workout for lower body than upper body. But also you're going to be burning calories again. Remember, cardio, you stop running, you stop burning calories when you're done exercising. Lifting weights, you're still burning calories throughout the day. So you are going to be burning more calories on leg day and also the day after. So just remember, just think about that. Like, okay, if you're like, why am I so hungry today? Did you lift legs yesterday or today? That could be one reason. Did you have a harder workout? If it's a rest day, think about, okay, yes, I did work very hard yesterday. My body is working overtime today to help recover and repair. Okay. I don't want to get into rest day nutrition because I want to talk about that tomorrow, and I don't want this to get too long. The other thing to consider is there a certain time of day that you're hungry? And is it consistent? Are you consistently hungry an hour after eating lunch or an hour after eating snack? Or are you consistently hungry before going to bed? First of all, for the first example, eating or being hungry an hour after eating lunch, you need to eat a bigger lunch. Or consistently hungry an hour after eating an afternoon snack, you need to increase your afternoon snack. Now, that doesn't have to be by a ton, but it could be as simple as having a few nuts or some peanut butter with the apple that you had, or adding in some more veggies and protein. Like, it doesn't have to be a lot. A little bit goes a long way, but you do need to start increasing your intake. If you're consistently hungry before going to bed, either you need to eat a bigger supper or you need to have a bedtime snack. Throw out the rule that says you can't have carbs at night, that you can't have carbs at supper, that you can't eat past 6 p.m. Like, you need to feel your body as a runner, and snacking comes into play with that. And remember what I talked about yesterday with building a snack. Protein before bed is key. So this, if you need permission, this is your permission slip to have a bedtime snack, and to not go to bed hungry, because that hunger today is going to translate into your hunger in the morning, but also probably some lack of energy because you were not properly fueled. Remember, it all goes back to fueling your body for your goals, for your performance level, and for your activity level as a female runner. So let me know what questions you guys have about hunger varying from day to day. And I'll talk about rest day nutrition on Thursday and long run fueling on Friday.